Shalom. First off, I want to start off by saying all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash. It's all praises to the world calls God and Jesus Christ. The true names in the Hebrew is Yahweh and Yahushai. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and mercy to the hopeful elect. This is another edition of GMS End Time Health. This one is going to be on high blood pressure. It's something that brothers deal with in this truth, and in this captivity, it's not readily available for us to get those the nutrition we really need to get over these things. But there's a way to cure these things, and the Lord gives us medicines out of the earth, man. Without further, going on, man, I'm gonna just get into some of these things that are helped by some of the things I'm gonna pull out. Key contributor to high blood pressure, hypertension, is cholesterol, man. It's something you got to get down, is cholesterol, because basically cholesterol, I just drew this on my phone. Cholesterol is your artery, and there's a blood flowing through your artery, and if there's cholesterol, it starts to cake up to the walls of the artery and everything. It starts to get a big buildup. That's what you see, this little yellowish part right here. It's basically the color of cholesterol. And when you shorten that airway, when you close off some of that airway, it basically creates high blood pressure, because now you're working with a smaller tube to push all this blood flow out of, when you should be having you should have the entirety of the artery to be able to do that. So when you open it up and get rid of some of that cholesterol, the blood pressure starts lowering, because now it has the needed room to actually go through, instead of having a whole bunch of pressure to work through. Now, one of the things, you're going to have cholesterol, and that's fine. There's good and bad cholesterol. There's LDL and HDL, high density lipoproteins and low density lipoproteins. It says LDL stands for low density lipoproteins. It is called the bad cholesterol because a high LDL level leads to the buildup of cholesterol in your arteries. HCl stands for high density lipoproteins. It is called the good cholesterol because it carries cholesterol from our parts of our body back to the liver. So, one of these aren't able to be processed through, because that's what Esau's, diet consists of, is these harmful foods. And one testimony I have, the three things that I'm gonna bring out that you should get is, one is gonna be milk thistle, which helps lower cholesterol levels and helps get rid of some of that LDL. It's going to be magnesium as well, which magnesium is highly beneficial for the heart. And how do I say it? Magnesium, milk thistle, and CoQ10. It's an enzyme. And it's these three things together, and a little bit of prayer will help you cure yourself of high blood pressure and high cholesterol, man. And my wife, she had a real problem with extremely high blood pressure. She started feeling tingling down her arm and everything, and I was telling her, I was like, hey man, that's early signs of like heart attack and stroke right there. So we had to put her on that these three things, man, and it helped her manage them, man, and she hasn't had problems like that since. But I'm gonna get into some of these herbs. Lord willing, this edifying. Brothers get what they need out of this, and and just get into this high cholesterol. It says high cholesterol can limit blood flow, increasing risk of heart attack or stroke it's detected by a blood test, man. Which really their symptoms, man. You get fatigued, you get lethargic, you know, these are all symptoms of high blood pressure, but the two are tied together, man. So if you have high blood pressure, the chance is that you have high cholesterol. And it's something that's changed with diet, man. Eat more greens and stuff that helps break that shit up, man, and it helps it reduce. But just going to the first herb, I'm going to CoQ10 first now. I'll start up a little bit. It says CoQ10 is a naturally occurring antioxidant that your body needs for energy. But whether or not CoQ10 supplements are effective is a lot less clear. Now this is bullshit, man, because this actually a beneficial herb, and it's not a herb, but this thing is actually kind of expensive. It's you know, for about like 90 CoQ10 pills, man, you're probably gonna pay $40, $45, man. But you know, you take that one anywhere from 1 to 3 times a day, man, is beneficial, man. And especially if you're starting off with this and you already have the high blood pressure problem, the high cholesterol problem, it's a good thing to start off with. You know, 1 3 times a day, one capsule 3 times a day, or one tablet, whatever form you get it in, to start off with it as one pill 3 times a day for like the first week or two, man. Because you know you got to get your body acclimated to it. You're trying to get enough of it in your system to actually get these benefits out of it. It says, I'm gonna just go down to the benefits. Now it says, so far, according to the Mayo Clinic, other potential promising uses for CoQ10 supplements with varying levels of supporting evidence include help treating high blood pressure and heart failure, enhancing immune system function in people with HIV and AIDS, improving symptoms of chronic fatigue syndrome, which that is caused by high blood pressure. You know, your body's working at 1,000,000 miles per hour every day, and you're never being able to rest even when you sleep because your blood's just pumping through you so fast, and your body's pushing it out like that. That puts a lot of strain on the heart, so you get tired. It says reducing high cholesterol levels in the blood, assisting in treating of cancer or protection of organs from toxic chemotherapy drugs, treating gum disease, treating age-related macular degeneration, a condition which causes vision loss in older patients, which cholesterol and high blood pressure fucks up your vision. This is helping patients with Alzheimer's disease, treating Parkinson's disease, increasing sperm count and mobility, preventing or treating migraine headaches. You know, there's some you got to pick up, man. These things help you. Now, I'll go to the next one. It's gonna be milk thistle. Now, this is a herb of the earth. You know, it has a little flowers right there around it. This is milk thistle benefits detox the liver and boost glu- glutathione. Glutathione. Now, I'll read a little bit. It says milk thistle is a natural herb that has antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties, and is commonly used to detoxify the body, especially the liver. Milk thistle, which has a scientific name of Silybon merianum, grows mostly in California, although it can grow in parts of the world with a warm climate. It's commonly turned into extract or supplements form in order to reap its cellular regenerating milk thistle benefits. I'm gonna jump down to some of the benefits. It says top 6 milk thistle benefits: liver detoxification and health. It says help protect against cancer, It says may help lower cholesterol. The U.S. National Library of Medicine considered milk thistle to be a powerful anti-inflammatory. Milk thistle benefits heart health and helps lower high cholesterol levels by reducing inflammation, cleaning the blood, and preventing oxidative stress damage within the arteries. Although more formal research is still needed, preliminary studies show that when silymarin milk thistle extract is used in combination with other traditional treatment methods, total cholesterol, low density lipoproteins, LDL, or bad cholesterol, and triglyceride levels all improve compared to levels before taking milk thistle. You know, so this is a powerful herb to get. To help out that heart health. Give you a little more energy and let you be a little more stable when you're going throughout the day. Cause high blood pressure, man, that shit wreaks havoc on the body, man, and high cholesterol wreaks havoc on the body. Now, this is another one that says, should you be taking magnesium? It says, considering all the important roles that magnesium plays in the body and the fact that a magnesium deficiency is one of the leading nutrient deficiencies in adults, with an estimated 80% being deficient in its vital mineral, it's a good idea to consider taking magnesium supplements regularly and eating magnesium rich foods. This plays a big part in your body, man. It says the need for magnesium supplements. A magnesium deficiency can cause significant symptoms. Some of the most prominent include hypertension and cardiovascular disease, man. That deals with the arteries, the function of the heart, arteries, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. Those things all tie into these two diseases, man. It says kidney and liver damage, oxynitrate damage that can lead to migraine headaches, multiple sclerosis, glaucoma, or Alzheimer's disease. Nutrient deficiencies including vitamin K and B1, calcium, and potassium, which those things deal with energy levels. It says restless leg syndrome, worsened PMS symptoms, behavioral disorders, and mood swings, insomnia and trouble sleeping, osteoporosis, recurrent bacterial or fungal infections due to levels of nitric oxide, or a depressed immune system, tooth cavities, muscle weakness and cramps, impotence, enclampsia, and pre-eclampsia. Man, so these three things together, man, will help you lower that blood pressure, and Lord will cure it, man. Because the Lord cures, man. The Lord has healing in His hands, man, like the scriptures say. And these are some of the things that you can use to actually help relieve those symptoms and heal yourself, man. Let's get into some of the scriptures, man. This is let's go into this is Ephesians 10:10. The physician cutteth off a long disease. So the physician, man, somebody can get into these herbs and show you how to heal yourself, can cut off a long disease, which blood pressure, that's something that doesn't happen overnight, man. That's a constant buildup, man. Cholesterol is something, cholesterol that builds up in the arteries like that, blocking it off. In a little picture or a little doodled out and stuff, that's something that happens over the course of time. It says, and he that is today king, tomorrow shall die, man. So it says, what's the other one? It says, honor the physician with the honor due to him for the uses which ye may have of him, for Yahweh hath created him. It says, for the Most High cometh healing, for from the Most High cometh the healing, and shall receive honor of the king. The skill of the physician shall lift up his head, and in the sight of great men he shall be in admiration. Yahweh hath created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them. So a wise man won't aboard the medicines that the Lord created, and you can go to the physician, man. And it's truth, man. There's men that can get into these herbs. There's men better than me that know a lot more of these herbs, man. You know, it says it's Ecclesiastes 38:12. It says, then give a place to the physician, for Yahweh hath created him. Let him not go from thee, for thou hast need of him. Man, we do need the physician here, man. We're in Babylon the Great. This place is full of sickness and death and poor eating and poor decisions, man. We need a physician, man. We need a spiritual physician, which is came in the form of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai and his prophets. And then, we need a physical physicians as well, man. But with all these things, man, you have to pray for the Lord to let these things work, man. With all these things, you have to pray to the Lord to let him work. With that being said, I want to say double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, peace and mercy to the hopeful elect, and call halal Yahweh Shemar Shai. This has been another edition of Great Millstone, GMS, End Time Hell.